Hello there everyone. It is me, Sono Rayn. Hey, welcome, Lala Lauren. Welcome. Today we are gonna be doing an interesting stream. I guess you could call this like a debate club, something like that. But basically, what we are presented here is, will you press the button? And you basically have a benefit, or basically a situation with a caveat, of course, and you just decide whether you want to press a button or not for that. I saw other streamers do this and I was like, wow, it's an interesting stream. I mean, I've seen similar concepts like this in the past, obviously not in browser form, but I thought it'd be a fun, interesting stream to do with you guys. So obviously, this one's just gonna be an example. We're not going into it just yet, but for example, you will get $100 and it'll keep doubling every day. But after a month has passed, you will have to answer a question from this website every day, one random one, and it will come true. This is a really interesting one just because of what type of questions will already untold from this website. I mean, I've seen a little bit of hints of these questions. Some of them not so bad, but others are pretty bad as well. Yeah, I mean, you will get $100 that will keep doubling every day. That is already fantastic to me. After a month has passed, so let's think of it like this: $100 and it doubles. That's 100 to the 30th power. You basically made you're already set for life at that point. You'll have to answer a question from this website every day, one random one, and it will come true. Okay, the wording on this one is kind of weird, saying one random one and it will come true. So is it saying like the condition will come true? So maybe for the first 30 days it will be nice. Oh no, but both are stacking though. That is gonna be one of the main issues. See, that's a problem. Granted, this question is one of those examples, so the problem with this is that, like, obviously for this situation, yeah, it's totally fine, but what about one of those ones in the future where it's just not gonna be worth it in the end? Because we could be given since one random one will always come true, meaning if we have to answer we have to answer multiple questions, that way to increase our chances of a positive one coming true. However, if there's more than that, then the odds are not in our favor, you know? Because we're always gonna have to answer one every day, and there's always gonna be they're definitely gonna come true, even the bad ones, and that will also stack. Granted, getting the $100 will already be a lot of money. Exactly, $1 billion. However, that $1 billion comes at the cost of all of these future questions. So it leaves basically the only way that this would be worth it is if after the month that you keep answering these questions, you got to make sure that you get more more positive situations than negative ones every day. That way, the chances of those positive ones coming true are more likely, you know? Because let's say I would push the button in this situation. I don't know, it's really tempting. My question is, well, it doesn't matter if I get taxed. Well, it does matter if I get taxed. That's a lot of money to the IRS. I really don't know if I would want... That's the problem with just random occurrences of money, you know? It's like, oh, you got this money. You want to explain how you got it? And you're just like, yeah, like, I had this button in front of me and I pressed it and that's what happened. And then they're like, yeah, we're gonna take half of that. And I'm like, no, please don't. I mean, I remember when I was working at my cafe, what happened was, yeah, oof, that doesn't sound right at all. I remember, okay, so when I was uh, in one of my jobs, apparently I forgot to deduct from my paycheck money. So like, they were giving me my paycheck basically in full. There was no tax deduction. Like, oh yeah, this is for you and some of this is for taxes. They didn't do that. They didn't take that out. They didn't give me, I guess I had to check a box or something, but basically they were not deducting from my paycheck. So when I did my taxes, I owed around 7K. Ah, man, that hurt my soul so much. I mean, it was theirs and it was their money in the beginning, so it's not like I'm like complaining about it, but it was just like, so in the context of what situations are to come, we will definitely be pressing this button for now. Oh yeah, as a heads up, I will be blocking each situation just to make sure we get safe for work situations, okay? Yeah, maybe, alright, so counterpoint, maybe one of these future situations from the will you press the button, maybe they could counteract this. That way we could keep earning money and not have to fall with the caveats. But we shall see, we shall see. But for now, let's press this button. See how many people actually accepted this one. Oh wow, hey, a lot of people wanted the 75%, interesting. Oh, actually, this guy makes a really good point. So I have $100 billion and I just have to click I will not every day for the rest of my life. And every now and then I can get a cool superpower. Oh my god, I didn't think of it like that. That definitely makes sense. That guy's smart. That big brain right there. So that's fair. That is totally fair. Oh no, apologies, Lauren. What I thought was more of the fact like it's unavoidable, you know? Like regardless whether or not you get a good one, you know? That's what I meant. Like, cause it says it comes true. Just because you answered it doesn't mean, cause like what it's saying right here is after a month has passed, you'll have to answer a question from this website every day. One random one, and it will come true. When they say that, even if you say I will not, that doesn't work. It will come true regardless. So even if it's a bad wish or a bad situation, it's gonna come true. You gotta change the odds into your favor though. So hold on, let me go block this one. That way we can take a look at the next question, okay? Alright, so for example, this one. Let's say this is the only question that we answered. It will definitely come true. Alright, you create the greatest meme in the world, but someone will take credit from it and you will never be recognized for making it. This would be one of those situations where, like, let's say this is the only question that we answered, it will still come true regardless. I mean, memes come and go. Is it really gonna be that groundbreaking? Like, what is gonna be, like I said, there are a lot of good memes out there. Anyone random. It just will not be you and you will never be given credit for it. So unfortunately, you are basically the boy who cries wolf. Honestly, I thought the boy who cries wolf was a hilarious story. I know it's supposed to be one of those things where you're supposed to teach a lesson, but it doesn't really matter who, but like, you will never get the credit that you deserve from it. So like, going back to the previous one, yeah. But it's the greatest meme. Like, we don't even know the scale of the effects of how good a meme could be, that it could, like, how good is this meme? Like, When I say good, I meant how big is its impact on the world? On the people who see this meme? Is it just a chuckle? Does it end world hunger? Does it solve peace? That I would like to know. It could be the funniest meme, it could be the most offensive meme. But we need to know the scale of its impact. I mean, I don't know. I would say no, just because I'm the type of guy. Welcome back, Funk. Hey, great to see ya. We're back at it again with Will You Press the Button? So in regards to this situation, I don't think I would. I do not want them to have the credit of my hard work. It's just not satisfying for me. I cannot stand it. Imagine they get sponsorship, they get sponsorships. They get a parade. You get to hear that meme over and over. Now, here's the thing. If it's the greatest meme in the world, people are gonna remember it because it's that good. I mean, granted, this is for example, as an example, Gangnam Style. Everyone knows Gangnam Style. It was amazing. It was impactful. However, it's one of those things where it's like, it has such a huge influence. It can't. It's not going to top it. They created the greatest meme. This is the one that rules them. This is the one that is the most best. It's the best. It will never stop. It is the strongest meme, unfortunately. But you will never take credit from it. Yeah, I will definitely say this is not... I just can't let them take credit for my hard work, regardless of how great it is and how impactful it could be on the world. You just... It's not... There's nothing... There's no worth... It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I will not. Yeah, 70% to 30 definitely makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Alright. Yeah. Alright, let's go to the next one. Blah blah blah. Okay. For this one, you can stop and rewind time whenever you want, but you may not move forward any faster and must live from the point you have returned to. So, well, here's the thing. And must live from the point you must return to. Okay. So, the only issue that I could see with this is how repetitive and mentally draining it can be. The only reason why is just like, okay, I rewind to a week. I have to do that week all over again. I mean, that's fine. I don't mind. The only issue I could see is I need to be wary of where I rewind time. But it would be so good in like short situations, of course. Yeah, like... True. You could always redo mistakes. You could always recorrect yourself. Like, the only issue... It depends on how far back you want to go. I will not go as... I don't think I could relive a year back. Unless I really want to, but that could be draining. I mean, you could re-explore. I think you would definitely retain all your memories though, so you would have quite the advantage, you know? This is pretty good, not gonna lie. I think this is worth it. I would definitely press the button in this situation just cause The downside is only you basically travel back in the past and you have to live through it to go back to the present. There's no that's the only downside to this, so I think it's worth it. So yeah, let's press the button. Yeah, 69. Nice. 31%. Just make sure you don't go back way too back in the past. Because otherwise you'll just imagine reliving your childhood. Oh god, no, I do not want to go through that all over again. Though I would I have the knowledge of an adult at that time? That would be really weird though. I'll be honest. And you could also alter your future because of it. Well, I guess you could always rewind time and then recorrect it. You just gotta pinpoint where those... What was that word in the movie? Canon events take place. But yeah. Let me drink some water. Sorry about that. Alright, let me go to the next one, shall we? Okay. This one, I think it's kind of dumb. You can see the future, but you cannot change anything or tell anyone. What is the point in that? I mean, this will allow me... Unlimited birthday works? I could see that, You can see the future, but you cannot change anything or tell anyone. I mean, this would be convenient. Alright, so we cannot change anything. Meaning, okay, so this would only allow me to experience stuff. Well, you can see the future. Okay, I could watch the next Avengers movie that comes out in 2025. However, I will still need to watch it later down the line. There's no loss to it. I mean, you could just see the future. The only downside is it's inevitable. The way you react to it, you cannot change that. If you failed that test, you failed that test. I'm sorry. You can't change the future, so even if you know the future lottery ticket numbers, it's not going to benefit you. You're not going to be the winner, unfortunately. And you can't tell anyone, so even that knowledge, you can't even use it to your advantage. You will only be knowledgeable of it, and that's the only thing you can do about it. I think it's a benefit since you'll know spoilers, you can know what's gonna happen. Yeah, you can literally play GTA 7. Or no, yeah, you could see GTA 7. You'd be paranoid? Well, yeah, that definitely makes sense. I guess it just depends on what you want to see, because I would assume this is just free control of what you want to see in the future, you know? I don't think it would be something like That's So Raven where you only see like premonitions of the future. No, you get a full vivid memory of what the future unfolds, you know? I could select a specific year. That'd be fun. And what about all the fun stuff that could happen in the future? I would be so hyped for that. Granted, all I know is it's gonna happen. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I would be excited. Fair, fair, fair. Yeah, there would be some stuff that I would just be really concerned about, but I think it would... Oh no, I would just never use the future to my advantage to ease my anxiety. I think that's the one thing I would make sure I'm not doing when I'm seeing into the future. Because we don't even know what the future is like. I mean, think about it. In that Back to the Future movie, they predicted what the 2010 or 2020 was going to be like. And guess what? They were completely wrong. We don't have hover cars yet. We really don't have anything from that movie. Visionaries of the future really have no idea what the future unfolds because we need to shape it for ourselves. I would press it just because I'm curious, and I think I have the will to wield such a power that no one else will be able to use, nor will be able to use to our advantage. I can't even use it to my advantage. I'll just be the one who sees into the future. That's all I would be. So let's see. Oop, press. 62 to 38. Okay, so it's pretty close. I'm gonna see what this says. Nobody needs to know the lottery numbers beside me. Okay, yeah, I guess I would be the only one to benefit. Technically, me seeing into the future is inevitable, so whatever actions I do, technically they were already predetermined in the first place. True. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Well, it depends on what you want to spoil yourself for the future. Don't see 80 years into the future then. For me, it would just be like, oh, when's my package going to arrive? That type of stuff. It's like, oh, is my 2-day delivery gonna arrive in time? Oh, it arrived a day early. Oh, great, fantastic. That type of stuff. All right, let's take a look at the next one, shall we? Oh, okay. This one is funny. Honestly, I do not care for this. I do not care for this one bit. Why? So what? Do I have to You live in Hawaii, but you have a unibrow. Honestly, no. No thank you? Question mark? Unibrows are ugly. Shaving exists, but it's permanent. That's the thing. Sure, you could shave it off, but it will grow back. We don't even know if it's just gonna be permanent unibrow. Just to live in Hawaii? No. I'd rather have no eyebrows than a unibrow at all. No worries, Chio. It's fine. Welcome. You can keep shaving it. You're gonna burn through a lot of razors just so you can live in Hawaii. I mean, anyone can live in Hawaii. It's not being gatekept by anything. It's just, oh, you're now in Hawaii. Congratulations. Also, here is your unibrow. Ew, no. Why would I want a unibrow? Disgusting. Oh, hey Sono, you got a caterpillar on top of your eyes. I think it might turn into a butterfly soon. Ew. No. Yeah, this is not for me, unfortunately. A unibrow? Don't get me wrong. Oh no, I hate unibrows. I'll admit it. I hate unibrows. Unibrows. There is no way you can make a unibrow attractive. Not even that one chick from Futurama can make a unibrow attractive. Leela? Yeah, La Man. She cannot make a unibrow attractive. Honestly, she doesn't even have a unibrow in that show. She only has eyelashes. Yeah, no. The purpose the only benefit of having a unibrow would be like, oh wow, you got better coverage to prevent dust from getting into your eyes. But it's just plain disgusting. Ew, no. Just too many resources and management. Ugh. Waxing won't do anything, it's just gonna grow back. Maybe even thicker? The dog meme with that unibrow. I think the one with the, like this? Doing it with the eyebrows? I never saw the unibrow part, but I do know it was like making a funny face and whatnot. Alright, I will not for this one. Yeah, 63% of people agree. Yeah, like why would you want to do that? It's just not worth it. Alright, next one. Alright. Waxing is just going, yeah. Well, we don't even know. Well, I mean, you're basically gonna damage your body just so you can live in Hawaii? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You have the ability to speak every language fluently. You cannot remember things from more than 2 years ago because it takes up too much brain capacity. That can be bad. That is really bad. This is not worth it. Sure, you could speak every language. However, you will not remember everything from... It's not worth it. Granted, I have like 500 days in Duolingo learning Japanese, and I would love to speak it fluently. However, I get to lose my memories? No. No. From more than 2 years ago, that means I have to keep making memorable memories every time to replace them. It's not worth it. It is not worth it at all. I mean, granted, you would learn, there's so many languages in the world. You could be the ultimate translator. You could make bank. You could make bank with this. But it's just, I love those memories. Granted, I will eventually forget them due to old age, but even still, I want to enjoy them as long as I can. I don't want to have dementia right now. No, thank you. Sorry. No, no, no. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Yeah, not gonna happen. I will not. 36% and 64% for no. Yeah, it's just honestly not worth it, you know? Alright, next one. Yeah. Important people, important things, important memories. Those are the things I do not want to forget, even if they're really old, you know? Alright, let's see this. Okay, this one is another time manipulation one. I think this one's pretty funny. You can stop time when you want to, but people will know what you did after you start the time again. What's the point? What is the point? You cannot, basically, you could only do simple things. So what, if I pause and then, so let's say I'm watching a movie. I pause time, I go to the bathroom, I come back, I unpause time. Everyone now knows I went to the bathroom. But it's not like I didn't interrupt them. They just know that I went to the bathroom. I wonder how far in depth do they know? Do they have like a vision of what I do? Oh. Oh my god, just imagine. Wait, how long did you pause time for? You paused it for 10 years? Why would you do such a thing? And they'd be like, yeah, I forgot. It's like putting it on snooze. Oh yeah, even the FBI. Ooh, yeah, it's just like... So wait, people will know you are basically a time manipulator. They will put you on watch. They'll be like, Sono Rayn has stopped time once again. You go to the news, ladies and gentlemen, this just in, Sono Rayn has stopped time once again. Yes, he needed to take a piss into a bowl. That's right, he did a piss in the bowl. Look, I had to go. There was nowhere else. I paused time. That was the closest thing to me. I had no other choice. Please get that camera out of my face. Situations like that will be inevitable. And then the newscast will like, if Sono Rayn gets pissed off anymore, he might pause once again. We will know in the future though, in the next Time Stop news. I don't know. I just can't. Just imagine it's one of the most mundane things you do and people will just know you're lazy. It's like, this guy really paused time just so he could cross the street rather than waiting for the actual stoplight to appear. Like, really? Come on. I think you would just be the most hated person just because like they know you're the only one that can manipulate time out of them for the most lazy things. Like, oh yeah, he threw a football. I'm gonna catch it by stopping time and then getting a spot. You would not be allowed in any sport because they know you are just gonna not dominate, but you're just gonna do it, win for. You're gonna do stuff for your advantage. Yeah, like honestly, I feel like they would be like, you would see CNN, they would CNN news, they'll be like, does his time stop affect the environment? Well, we've been doing some research making sure that there hasn't been any change in the anatomy of life forms that were surrounding Sono Rayn when he paused time. However, he hasn't paused time to a significant amount that would affect any life forms within his vicinity. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, I mean, I really don't know what the benefit would be outside of just for my own convenience. Japan, here you go. What are you gonna do in Japan with Time Stop? Japan will know. They will definitely know. Just know, Chio, they take law into their hands. You know what? I don't care. Like, I'm just gonna be responsible with my Time Stop. True, but can they really stop? Oh wait, no. They will stop. They will come at you non-stop, even if you were to use Time Stop. As long as I get Pocky, I mean, they'll just be like, oh yeah, that totally makes sense. You know what? I think I'll do it. I'll do it. I will stop time whenever I want to. Huh, 60% 40. I actually like the comment below. This one says, cool, I can stop the wars in an instant and find a way to cure all diseases. I'll study for great deals of time without time passing. I can become a superhero who stops villains by moving them to inconvenient places. I'll be known by everyone as the greatest person to ever live. You know, I sometimes forget that you could use your powers for good. But at the same time, I'm like, why? These powers are mine. I won't do anything bad, but that doesn't mean I should do anything good. Yeah, you could be a superhero. I never thought of it like that. Ah, man. Okay. But yeah, that is really interesting statistics. Alright. Screenplot? Alright. Next one. This one is kinda sad. You'd survive nuclear apocalypse, but no one else would. I get to live out Fallout. The Fallout universe. It's not worth it. We would not know the scale of the nuclear apocalypse, how many people are affected. Would it just be in my area? Yeah, it's great. Has anyone ever actually seen that one movie? I forgot what it was called. I Am Legend by Will Smith? That's basically that. I don't think I would have... Granted, don't get me wrong. I love being alone. Not... Okay, that came out weird. I enjoy being alone. Being in my own private corners. However, I do not want to be the only person within 100 miles, you know? Just pure emptiness? That is... I don't think I can handle that. It would just be really weird, just replaying stuff. There's no new forms of content. Heck, I don't even know if you guys even exist. It would just be all over again, just streaming to no viewers, and I'll just be like, alright guys, thanks for watching. I think I'm gonna go to the nearest Chinese place and just grab some food there since, you know, there's no cooks inside. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. It would just be me and my thoughts, and I'll just be like, yeah. Yeah, okay guys. It's like I'm talking to a wall right now. Anyways, I would not. There is no benefit to this. I may not like people, but at least I enjoy their presence. As long as it's not interfering with mine. It's okay, Chio. I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you. I'm fine, don't worry. It's all good. But yeah, I wouldn't do this. Don't get me wrong. I like being myself in my private corners, but that doesn't mean there shouldn't no one else be nearby, you know? Cause we all need. Oh, I'm sorry. Water. I need water. But yeah, I can't imagine such a lonely world. Heck, even the sun, one of the biggest stars in our galaxy, has a bunch of planets surrounding it. Just imagine another sun with no planets. No planets? All good, Keikaku, no worries. But yeah, not worth it. I wonder how many said no for this one. Let's see. 66%. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting because it's the Fallout universe, but it's not worth it because you're basically starting from scratch. It's like Breath of the Wild, except there's no life anywhere near you. No. At that point, you might as well just go to another planet. Which I really want to do, I'm gonna be honest. Just imagine. I think it just only pertains to humans. I mean, granted, there's animal presence, but human life? I can't imagine not having any human life for them. But yeah, I would love to I want how long has it been? I want the Earth to expand to other planets. We need to move the population. We need to evolve. We need hover cars. We need holograms. I mean, we're getting there. I mean, look at me. I am a anime boy streaming to you guys when I could just be streaming as a regular human. But no, I am just an anime boy. Okay, let us screen block this. And let's see if this was safe for work. Ah, here we go. You will become the greatest pirate in all 7 seas, but you will always be alone and you're allergic to alcohol and drugs. Context of be alone. I can't have alcohol or drugs. Well, I never had drugs in the first place. But wait, what about medical care? You're telling me I can't have medical care? That sucks. I might just die pretty early as a pirate. I'll be the greatest pirate, but I might just die just because they couldn't give me medicine for what? Barnacles? Seasickness? You will always be alone and you're allergic to alcohol and drugs. Again, this is the same as the previous one. You survived the nuclear explosion, but you're all alone. Imagine getting a splinter and die. It's a splinter. I think it's infected. The greatest pirate of all 7 seas dies from the consumption of allergic substance. Tylenol? He died to Tylenol. Imagine. cough syrup. Oh, where did he go wrong? Yeah, there would be no point. I would be alone, and I can't care for myself because I can't use drugs to medicine drugs to actually make me feel better. What would be the point? This is a dumb one. This is really dumb. I mean, greatest pirate of all 7 seas. That means you're only limited to Earth. What if there's seas and other planets? And pirates aren't... I always wondered, are the pirates depicted in the past, as well as in recent media, is that even realistic pirates? Like, I don't even know if those yo-ho-hos were actually real. Are they just imaginary? I mean, sure, there's Pirates of the Caribbean, but I'm not saying Pirates of the Caribbean are real, but I'm talking about the ships, the barnacles, the cannons, the talking parrots, the peg leg, the poop deck, all of that stuff. Yo ho ho, are you ready, kids? I can't. I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't watch that too much SpongeBob, but oh, would I be featured in SpongeBob? Rose said Santa's Jack Sparrow. Nah. They're different now. If I recall, they're mostly they're more modern with guns and like plastic boats. It's not worth it. A modernized pirate sounds really lame. A modern pirate nowadays, I don't think that would be cool. Even if I were to have the biggest yacht with the biggest artillery, what's the point? I'm just like I'm a lone wolf. I do it all by myself. No teammates. You don't even get a crew. You don't even have a crew. You're just the pirate. You're the guy. You don't have the crew. You are the crew, you know? That's too much of responsibility, even if you are the best. I will not. Hey, I mean, even if I am the best, I'll be like, yo ho ho, I can do whatever I want because I'm the best. I'll just dress up as an old school pirate. I'm changing up the game, me baby. How did you become the best? You know. Oh, you know. I pushed the button and that's who I became. I be... Hold on, sorry. I be too... I'll be... Fuck. Sorry. I be Four Eyes. Captain Four Eyes. Yeah, this is not worth it. Not worth it one bit. Captain Four Eyes on deck. I be changing the game. We're going back to the past. You would be so good. I killed 50 men with just an aglet. An aglet dosed in poison. I'm the best no one ever was. And then it just became Pokemon. Yeah, I will not, but this is funny though. That you're the best, you're the greatest. That means whatever you do will not end in failure. Now I'm thinking about like, oh, I could be so funny right now, but yeah, no. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. I will not. 68% said no. 32% yes. Makes sense. Alright, next one. Let's take a look, shall we? I think this one is fair. I think I would take this one. You'll be given the ability to die and come back to life 3 days later, spawning where you last died. But you will experience a large amount of pain each time. Yeah, why not? That would make... Dude, I could be the best agent out there. I have respawn. Who? you will always respawn 3 days later. You'll always respawn. I just saw the first comment and it just says, "Do I lose all my items?" And someone said you can turn on creative mode. But no, I think this is actually pretty good. Specifically in cases of war. They must not know of my ability. Yeah. You know what would suck though? Like, let's say you're trapped in a cage. And they just keep killing you. Eventually they will tire out, but how long will that take, you know? I just gotta make sure I die in a good location, you know? This reminds me of the one situation where I played Final Fantasy IV, the best Final Fantasy, and what happened was I got to a point where I'm near the end game, but I was so underleveled that I couldn't progress through the story, but I couldn't escape the area because we were near the end game. Like, I couldn't leave the area. I was locked in there. So I was basically soft locked. And it's similar to this situation where I just kept dying repeatedly, unable to progress, no way out. It just sucked because I kept respawning there. But I think it's really good. As long as you just don't die in a dumb spot where you're gonna keep dying, then you should be fine. This will definitely be a good spot to go to. Well, I would take this. It's a respawn. There's no caveat except the huge amount of pain. I wonder what the scale of the pain. And we already know it's gonna be temporary. Oh yeah, that lava pit's not gonna burn out for quite a while. You're just gonna respawn. The pain's just gonna keep stacking. Ooh, that doesn't sound great at all. But yeah, just don't die in a dumb spot. So let us press the button, shall we? Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, 64% over 36. Definitely makes sense. Like, it's a free respawn point. At the caveat of just having pain, pain is only temporary. You get to respawn unlimited. So why not? Why not? Alright. Let's go to the next one. You never have to worry about paying for utilities, internet, cell phone service, TV, electronics, etc. The services work sporadically. No. No, 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 no. The convenience is what mattered. If they are not as effective, there is sporadically basically means that it's random. It's not gonna work all the time. Only in certain instances is it gonna work. This just reminds me of like old school internet, specifically dial-up. I don't know. Yeah, this one is a dumb one. I will say no to this one. This one is definitely not worth it. I mean, you don't have to pay for it, but you're basically getting free stuff, but it's not in the best quality that it is. I mean, some of the stuff I can live without, like I don't need cell phone services all the time. But I definitely need internet though. Like streams would just be really random. Like there would be no schedule. Free, but it's better. There's no point in it being free if it's trash, you know? I will not. Yeah. Yeah, no. Not worth it. Not worth it. Alright, let me check the next one. You magically clean. Ooh. You are magically clean every time you wake up. Don't have to shower, brush teeth, etc. But every bed you sleep on will be very uncomfortable. I love sleep though. Why would I sacrifice one of the best things that I enjoy in my life? Yes, I enjoy sleeping quite a lot. Where's my water? Drink the water. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having good hygiene. But I feel like if you do have this pro benefit, whatever, you're just gonna start get really lazy at all the hygiene that follows afterwards. Just because every time you wake up... Oh wait! Here's the thing. Actually, I would take this. Just don't sleep on the bed. Sleep on the couch. Huh? You just need to sleep on the couch. This is... Hello? Yes. Sleep in a hammock. Those things are comfy. I've been in a really good hammock before. Those things are as good as beds nowadays. I can install a hammock in my room. That would be actually pretty fun, not gonna lie. Yeah. There's no downsides. You just gotta... If you can make the floor really comfortable, then just sleep on the floor. I could sleep on pillows, you know? One big pillow. It's not even a bed. I don't see any downsides to this. I will definitely take this one. Yeah. I mean, sleeping and then you're magically clean, why not? And it's every time you wake up, meaning you could take a nap and you'll be clean. That's actually pretty good. I like it. I'll press the button. 74% said, oh, 74% did not. Wow. Let's see what it says here. My bed is already uncomfortable, so just a win. Easy, sleep on a really comfortable couch. Okay. That's fair, but like I said, there are workarounds to that situation, so it's not like it's a win-lose condition, you know? Alright, next one. Okay, this one is not safe for work, so we're not gonna do that one. I will just read it real quick. Alright. Let's look at this one. It's another time one. They really don't know. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with time manipulation, but they really need to do some more stuff outside of the time powers. Alright, so what do we got here? You can stop time, but everything you touch while time is stopped is stamped with your personal information and contact info. No. They could get my social security number, my credit card number, everything. Why would I want to do that? There's no benefit to this. Yes, you get time manipulation, but you're doxxed for your entire life. It's... no. Like, where would this benefit? I mean, I could stop time everywhere else, but I would need to have a private room where I get to stop time. So no one else can see that room. That's the only way. Otherwise, they're just gonna get all my personal information. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Everything you touch while time is stopped is stamped with your personal information and contact info. I'm assuming it's only gonna be temporary, but it just doesn't seem that much of a benefit for me. Yeah, this is not a fun one, nah. No, let's get this out of here. I will not. Oh wow, this was actually quite a close one. 54% said yes, 46% no. I do not want to give anyone my personal information. I just don't think it's worth it. Alright, screen block. And next. This one's a tough one. Will you press the button? Have an unlimited amount of money if less than 50% of people press the button. Live your whole life in poverty and suffering if more than 50% of people press the button. Okay, this one's a tough one. Just because I don't know what to choose in this situation. Yeah, I actually have no clue for this one. Oh, this one is one of those ones like, okay, we get you. This is the one where you basically have trust issues. Have an unlimited amount of money if less than 50. Okay, no one is pressing that button. But live your whole life in poverty and suffering if more than 50% of people press the button. It's not worth it. So wait, oh my god, this one's hurting my brain. I'm trying to think about this one. So if less than 50 press the button, you get an unlimited amount of money. However, if it's not less than 50, then you're gonna live your whole life in poverty. Hello, Laloy, welcome. Aw, this one is hurting my brain because I'm gonna have trust issues of whether or not. Basically, would you rather live rich or would you rather be poor? And that depends on the amount of people that have pressed that button. So, I feel like there definitely more than 50% of people have pressed that button. But there is a likelihood that there's more than that there's more than 50%. Oh god. If I say I will not, then that would mean that... Okay, which one is more likely though? That's what I'm trying to understand. I'll take the risk. Because if I say I will not, then everyone who pressed the button is winning. I do not want them to win, but I also want to win. Yeah, you know, I think I'm just gonna press I will not. I'm not gonna take that risk. Oh my god. That was too close. That was actually too close. I mean, granted, they are living the good life right now. I'm honestly jealous of them, but I would not take that risk. They took the risk. They won the limited amount of money. Darn. Darn. Okay. Okay, this one's okay. You have the ability to attract any girl you want. For every girl you attract, your lifespan gets shorter by 5 years. I could be the ultimate Riz Lord, but I die at the age of 30. Actually, that's not that many people that you could Riz. Losing 5 years of my life just to make sure I get that one girl that I would always like. That would be your one free opportunity at the cost of 5 years. At the cost of 5 years. Okay, so it technically only means the ability to attract. You're not necessarily forcing love, you're just attracting. So the rest would be you would still need to work hard to win them over, you know? So, I mean, at the cost of 5 years... That reminds me of that one movie featuring Justin Timberlake, where they literally, what's it called? Lifespan, the time left that they have left to live, they use that as currency in that world. So that's basically what this is. I'm basically paying 5 years to be attractive. So, I mean, I'm already an anime boy, so who knows? I think for 5 years, I'll be honest, I think I would only use it once. It's not like I would be abusing the crap out of this. No. Just like, yeah, you have the ability. Attract doesn't mean a full-on love, you know, confirmation. You still need to put your part of the work in, so, I mean, it would be nice just to have a slight edge, you know? It's not a guarantee though, so it's not, but it just gives you that little push, so yeah, why not? Boop. Oh, wow. Huh, I guess I'm one of the few. Okay, well, no worries. I mean, I guess, yeah, 5 years is a lot, so I could definitely understand that. 5 years is definitely a lot of people, so... but at the same time, 5 years can go by pretty fast when you're old, so... Alright, let's take a look at the next one, shall we? Okay, this one's pretty funny. You can I think there's a typo here. You have amazing psychic powers, including but not limited to telekinesis, telepathy, pyrokinesis, and levitation. But you have to work as an assassin for the government. You can never refuse a mission or request on moral grounds, and you can never use your powers without explicit permission. How can they know I am using telepathy? They will never know. They will never, well, it's so restricting though. Being an assassin, that would be cool though. Just imagine just a big fireball. I would be the worst assassin just because I would be going crazy with my powers. The powers are already pretty cool. I don't think I would know anyone else, but at the same time, you have to kill. You're a government dog at that point. I mean, the only one that you can never use your powers without explicit permission. I want to levitate while I sleep, though. Just imagine never having to start a fire ever again. Telekinesis, that is so fun. If you were a murderer after drinking someone, you would drink an iced coffee. You know, you're not wrong. And I would probably use my telekinesis to get that iced coffee. The perfect crime, no one would ever know. Except he just left this empty iced coffee near the dead body. We will find you, iced coffee assassin. You know what? I want to have the powers. I would have the powers. But if I work for the government, that means I have a secure job. So, I mean, I don't think anyone can stop me because I have the telekinesis and the pyrokinesis and the levitation. Who's gonna stop me? No one. That's right, I would be way too powerful. No one can stop me. I'll take the powers, give me that. Really? Only 56% do not want the power. So basically become the Winter Soldier? Huh, interesting. I think it would be cool to have those powers. And you get a secure job, so why not? Screen block. Huh. Okay. Will you press the button? You get the power of all the Avengers to help save the world. No worries, Chio, all good. You get the power of all the Avengers to help save the world. But you're constantly on the move, being hunted down as a threat, never seeing your family and friends again. So, I'm a vigilante, basically. Of all the Avengers, I think I could survive, though. They can't hunt me down. I have the powers of the Avengers. And there's a lot of people in the Avengers. I could have Spider-Man powers. I can also have Vision. I could be Vision. I could be Wanda. I could break the world. They can't stop me. I really don't see the downside to this except being hunted. But I could just be Quicksilver. Like, what? Yeah, like... Not seeing Twin ain't an option. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, it will suck just because I'll always be on the move. To be a loner with all the powers in the world, it kind of sucks, I'll admit. Let me drink some water again. You're constantly on the move, being hunted down. Yeah, just because you have the convenience and the powers doesn't make your life easier, because you're always going to be hunted down. Yeah, I guess it's not the best of both worlds. So, I will not. Yeah, everyone agrees. Well, mostly everyone. Makes sense, makes sense. Alright, screen block. Next. True, running 24/7. Alright. I saw this one before. This one is quite interesting. You ace every test in school, but you will never learn to drive. While driving is not necessary to live a great life, I enjoy driving, but it only being limited to only school-wise? I don't know. I mean, one is better than the other. Yeah, you're not wrong. I could just get an Uber. I will pass every test. If I could pass every test, I can make well, not necessarily so much money, but you're only limited to school. So it's like, what's the point? What is the point? It's limited to only a specific part of your life. I mean, if this was to sacrifice driving for another convenience skill, definitely, but it just seems kind of dumb. Like, if transportation was more available, then sure, why not? But it's not. Like, we're not even there yet. Heck, we're not even on the moon. We can't even travel across the sea without it being on an airplane or a boat. There's no teleportation yet. I could see that, Keikaku, no worries. When I did tests, I was the procrastinator. The thrill of doing it at the last minute gave me the adrenaline that I needed to pass the test. Most of the time. I mean, it would be fun. It would be convenient. But not for me, though. It's just only limited to school. Which only... Well, I mean, if you're also in college, then that could last all the way up to your 20s. Yeah, all the way up to your 20s that this would be good for. But afterwards, it's just pointless. And you'll never be able to drive. I mean, you could just walk, you could bike. No. You ace every test in school, but have you retained all that knowledge? I've aced tests before and I do not remember anything from it. It's not the best type of studying I will recommend. I will not recommend that. Yeah, I will not. I don't like this to me. Yeah, but at the same time, it depends on the distance. It really does depend on the distance. I mean, granted, there are those who are not able to drive, and there are options available to them, but I mean, I enjoy driving. Granted, I would love a world where we don't even have to drive and transportation's a breeze, but we're not in that time yet. Not yet. I will not. Babu? Oh wow, this is so close, wow. Basically a 50-50, that's actually quite crazy indeed. 49%, but 51% no. Interesting. Alright. You become the president of your favorite region of the world with ultimate authority, but Skrillex is your vice president and you cannot fire or replace him. I really don't see the problem in this. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the president of something, featuring Skrillex. You know, I honestly forgot what Skrillex music sounds like. I know he's one of the few that invented, he didn't invent dubstep, but he showcased dubstep to the public. So I really don't see the downside to this. I have ultimate authority. It'd be like, every Friday is Skrillex holiday, you gotta celebrate it. Dubstep Tuesdays. Yeah, I just don't see the problem. Though he'll make every announcement be a dubstep song, which can get annoying, but I'm curious, is Skrillex even popular nowadays? I mean, he was popular when I was in like high school and whatnot. Or was it middle school? I think it was middle school. I am not doxing my real age right now. You do not know who that is. Oh god, oh my god, I am If you guys know what dubstep is, then he is one of the founding fathers of dubstep. He's like the Mozart of dubstep. I'm trying, let me search up what music he's made. You guys don't know what dubstep is? Oh no. It's like, dubstep. Oh wow, it's an early 2000s song? Come on, Skrillex songs. Skrillex songs. I don't know any of these songs, what? I really don't know any of these songs. That's crazy. Yeah, I know, right, Hydrain? I mean, the funny thing is, I guess, wow, the fact that dubstep's not popular, not as common. Granted, you don't hear it nowadays, but it's popular in raves still, and clubs. So, I mean, oh man, this is rocking my world. Oh god, am I getting old? No one knows dubstep nowadays? Oh my god, it's becoming ska. It's the equivalent of ska. Everyone knows the 70s, but no one knows dubstep? What is going on? Ah, god. I'm not a boomer, I swear. I just have a wide range of knowledge, okay? I do not listen to the TikToks and whatnot. Vine was... Back in my day, Vine was better. Those 7-second clicks made my life huge. I miss Vine. Anyways, I would press the button. There is nothing wrong with this. There is nothing wrong with this at all, so I would press the button. See? 64% of people agree. 36% do not know who Skrillex is. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I mean, granted, Skrillex is not as relevant as he used to be. I have hiccups. I don't know why. Alright. Let's see what's the next one we have in store, shall we? Nah, we're not gonna do this one. Let's go to the next one. Ah, this one you guys will hate so much. You have the ability to text messages as fast as lightning without using your hands, but you are not allowed to use emojis. I would take it. I would take it. I do not see the downside to this. I do not. Alright, granted, text messages will make you seem really monotone, but you could just tell the person, yeah, I can't. You could literally say, yeah, it's a phone problem. We can't really use emojis on my end. You can make great art. You can still send gifts. You could still do stickers. You just can't use emojis. So anything with a face, anything, or any of those ones that you guys showed earlier with the faces. You can't even do semicolon smile. No, you can't do those. You can send gifts. Gifts are fine. Those are not emojis. Unless it's classified as an emoji, then you're good to go. You can still send pictures, like, come on. You want to show an expression? Just save a picture of a smiley face. That's the workaround. Like, I really don't see any downside to this. I don't even have to use my hands. I can mentally text. That's awesome. Like, what? Who wouldn't want that? Oh my god, I remember when touchscreen phones became more relevant, and then I believe Samsung or Google, one of the two, they introduced swiping for texting. That was groundbreaking and was so convenient when compared to just like regular pressing down on the on-screen keyboard. I remember old school numpad texting, and that one was hilarious as well. But just doing it without it? So let's see, we got ice croissant, pray Virgo or something? Is that what you're trying to say? But yeah, like, I do not see the caveat to this. Like, this, well, granted, technology can eventually catch up to this ability. However, you would have the edge. Granted, I'll be honest, I don't even text that much. Nowadays, I'm just like on, not even Facebook, but it's just like other social media platforms, you know? Who texts nowadays? No one. I'm sorry, texting to me has not been as prevalent as it used to be back in the day. Oh my god, back in the day. But yeah, I mean, I would take it. It's not gonna. I do not see. I'm not losing anything here. Emojis are nice, but at the same time, they're not. Speaking of which, have you guys seen the Emoji Movie? Don't you ever watch that movie, you hear me? You do not want to corrupt yourself with such a garbage movie. Well, who knows, maybe we'll do it as a watch along in the future, but don't worry, I'll corrupt you guys with it. Those emojis are nice, yes, I will agree. However, I do not see myself using that nowadays when texting. I'm just like, hey, I'm not gonna be in work today, blah 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 blah. Hey, what do you want to eat? Blah 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 blah. Oh my god, you can't even. You would just have to say you're laughing in third person. You are so funny. Apostrophe laughing apostrophe. That would be your emoji equivalent of LOL. That is hilarious. I love it. I would press. I'm gonna press. Yeah, 65% agree with me. Like, why would I want... I could lose emojis. I think my favorite emoji would have to be the table tossing one. And then the one where it's like, I'll give you my energy. Those are my two of my favorite emojis. Let's see what the next one has in store. I'll only be doing this for about 40 more minutes, but we're getting there, we're getting there. This is a funny one, but no, we're not doing this one. So... No, that one's not safe for us. No, these are not... Okay. This one. You know all the languages in the world. You can't speak them. That includes English. No. I'm sorry, no. Wait, if I can't speak them, I could just write. Text to speech, anyone? Hello? Oh no, but then that means you can't hear my voice. You guys wouldn't be able to hear... You guys wouldn't be able to understand what I'm saying unless I'm using text to speech. I don't know if I could live through that. I can understand you guys, but you guys won't be able to understand me. Well, in the forms of speaking, of course, but who would want to do that? I want to communicate with you guys with my voice. Now, it may not be the best, but like, you can't speak it. You're basically a mute. You would have to carry a notebook around or use your phone to do text-to-speech so they could actually understand what you're saying. You are sacrificing talking, essentially, just so you can know all the languages, which could be good in a sense. I don't know, I enjoy my voice a lot. I enjoy talking to my friends. I enjoy talking to you guys. But do I really want to sacrifice that just so I can have the convenience of knowing every language? I mean, it would be really nice. I could be a translator for all we care. I just can't speak it. Oh my god, that means I could watch anime and dubbed. Oh my god. I could watch any K-drama? I could watch any show? Oh, that's so good though. I can make workarounds to that. I just can't... You know... I don't mind being a main character. I don't mind being a chuny person. Like, I could have a notebook. I could just write all the stuff that I wanted to say or speak in written form and just show it to them. Phone calls will suck. I'll admit, ordering stuff will also suck. I cannot do drive-thru for the life of me. Oh man, that means no drive-thru. I can still play games though. I can still play games. Just no voice chat. I think I would take this. I just realized. Just learn sign language. Wait, that means I know sign language. Oh my god. That's actually big brain. Holy moly. Holy moly, that is actually big brain. I would know sign language. That's so good. That's actually really good. Yeah, you know what? I would press the button. Sacrificing that, there's too many good conveniences out of it. Granted, there's less opportunities. I can figure out a way to communicate with you guys. True. I know this is a nerd one. I can speak Klingon? Is that how you say it? I don't know. I've been watching too much Big Bang, you see. But yeah, I would press it. Whoa, wow. No one wants to have the convenience. You just can't speak. You can write. You're just a mute. There's nothing wrong with being a mute. You can understand everyone. You can still listen to stuff. You just can't communicate in one form, which is through voice. I don't know. I see the convenience in it. I can communicate with deaf people using sign language. It's pretty good. I could be a great translator, though I would have to write and learn how to type, so it's pretty fine with me. So yeah, I would definitely take it. Alright. Screen block. Next. Ooh. No. Not that one. Alright, this one's funny. You'll be one of the world's prettiest persons, but you'll smell like doo-doo. We gonna talk about what? Not gonna lie, I literally just forgot what the previous one was. I literally forgot it. I don't think it was safe for work, so, but this one is pretty safe for work, and I think it's pretty funny. You would be one of the world's prettiest persons, but you will smell like doo-doo. That means any attempts at trying to change your scent is not gonna do anything for you. You'll still smell like poop. I don't think people will enjoy that. You could be a model, but no one can approach you. You're the world's most prettiest poop. That's basically what you are. I don't think you could talk to dead people. I'm talking depth? They can't hear, they can't speak. The ones that use sign language. I don't know how you say it properly. Not dead people, depth people. D-E-P-T-H. Depth. Or it's D-E-A... I'm honestly forgetting how to say it. Because I don't use it that much, but yes. You'll be the world's prettiest persons, but you will smell like doo-doo. It's not worth it. I mean, you could be the greatest model, but you will always... They'll have to wear a gas mask around you. You're like... You're unconquerable because of your scent. No one will approach you because of your scent. Unless that person has horrible sense of smell, then you are not good. You're not gonna be a good match for them. I'm sorry. It's tough. You could be a model. You just can't be in those runway shows. It'll be interesting. I wonder how bad the doo-doo smell is gonna smell like. Would I know I smell like doo-doo though? Alright. You know, yeah, I will not. No, thank you. Yeah, 77% agree with me. While 23% would rather smell like poop. To each their own, I suppose. Oh, God. Alright. You can make the best viral videos ever. They will get 500 views every 2 hours and will be featured on the front page of Reddit. You have to go through a hallway of your deepest fears every night. I'll be honest. Yeah, I'll take it. Why? Because it would be worth it. And I am curious as to what my deepest fears are, because granted, they're just a hallway of my deepest fears. That doesn't necessarily mean they happen. I just basically have to walk through them and experience them, but they don't happen. They are not happening, if that makes sense. It's like a dream, basically. You're basically experiencing a nightmare, but it's only temporary. But every night, I would get mentally drained. Wouldn't I get bored of it at a certain point, though? I think I would get bored of it to a certain degree. So, I don't really see the drawback to it. But, I mean, I know what are some of my fears. And I'm willing to admit it. Yeah, I'm fine with talking about this because it doesn't hurt me that one bit, because I feel as though it's really honest. One of my deepest— oh, I'm sorry, I got sniffles. One of my deepest fears would have to be that my hard work doesn't amount to anything. Granted, that might be a common fear, but the fact that my hard work will never pay off in the end, that's— not only do I fear that, it would make me devastated. Granted, those viral videos, that's only one aspect of, like, stuff that I want to achieve through my hard work. But if they are ignored, then, like, to the point in which there is no existence of my presence, that's what I'm mostly concerned about. That's why I try hard. That's why I keep trying my best for you guys. So if I have to experience that every time until it actually amounts to something like that, then yeah, why not? Though I am curious about the rest of my fears, so I would like to know. So I'd be like, oh, so I had this problem this whole time. I didn't know about that. And then I would write that down, and then eventually those fears— I mean, granted, they'll still be my fears, but I think I could mentally get used to it to a certain degree. Though every night, but I would be successful. I could do that. For the power of success, sometimes the greatest sacrifices require the strongest will. And that I am willing to do. So yeah, I will press the button. Definitely. Oh wow, only 59% said no. Okay, but you unless it's actually real, then I would have said no, but I think I could conquer it. You shall never be much appreciated, Chio. Thank you. Alright. Alright. You get to work at a stable, well-paying job for the rest of your life. But the work conditions are terrible, the boss is horrible, the hours are unreasonable, and the job itself is incredibly dull. So what is considered dull? First, let us actually look at the definition of dull. Because if it is dull, I want to know the context of how dull it can be. Dull. Dull, lacking interest or excitement, lacking brightness, vividness, or sheen. So it's really boring. It can be a boring job. The boss is horrible, the hours are unreasonable. but it's stable, well-paying. Work conditions are terrible. It depends on how horrible those work conditions are. Because that means if something bad were to happen to me physically, that's on the workplace itself. The hours are unreasonable. That's... I don't know. There should always be workarounds when it comes to hours. You shouldn't always be working overtime unless you want to work overtime, you know? A 9 to 5 should always be a 9 to 5. No, I apologize. Is my voice too low? Is there volume issues? Let me just take a look at my mic real quick. Just a test. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. It sounds good on my end. Okay, alright, thank you for the clarification, Hydrate. Okay, yeah, no problem. But yeah, when it comes to... There's nothing wrong with... I'll be honest, I've been in jobs where I thought it was good, but then it turns out to be a pretty bad experience. You gotta persevere when it comes to those situations. And sometimes these conditions that they mentioned for the butt portion, but work conditions are terrible. It should never be terrible. They should be manageable. If those work conditions are terrible, then you shouldn't be working in those situations at all. The boss is horrible? A boss should be tolerable, not horrible. If they're horrible to their employees, why are they even there in the first place? Because it's well paying? You want to live through that suffering? I don't know if I could even manage that, because sometimes a good boss is why you want to be, is why you decide to stay. Even if the work conditions are terrible, if that boss is a great leader, then yeah, I definitely want to stay and work with them because they help lead us through those tough times. Hours are unreasonable as long as they're not consistent. Because there will be times when you do have to work overtime. I've done it before. Have I? Have I? Yeah, I have done it before. It wasn't, but they weren't like so bad. They were just like, oh yeah, we just had a little extra work here and there, but nothing that I couldn't handle. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if the job is pretty dull. If it's really boring, why not? That sounds like a blessing, I'm gonna be honest. I'll be like, okay, today I want you to move all these papers from the right to the left. Oh, by the way, the floor is slippery, so be careful. Yeah, yep, boss, you got it. I'll make sure those papers are on the left side of the wall. You got it. It really does depend on the job, but at the same time, you gotta make sure it's manageable and tolerable. Because if not, then I'm sorry, you need... Well, I'm not... This... Do not take into consideration... This is just my advice. Do not... I am not a professional by any means, but I want to make sure you guys actually have a good job, or at least a tolerable job that you know you can at least handle. Because no one should have a shitty job situation. And I apologize for saying that. I should not swear that often. But yeah, I mean, it's stable, it's well paying, but if it's not worth it, it's not worth it, you know? I will not. Yeah. 78% of people agree with me. Like, I would rather have a low paying job, but if it has the best working conditions and the best people out there, then why not, you know? Alright, let's see what else we have in store. Your life is made into a movie, and as a result, you become famous and rich. You were played by Oprah. That is your... So basically, my whole life, my autobiography of a life is played... Oh, you basically get a movie of my life, but the main actor for me is Oprah. So imagine Oprah as a VTuber, as Sono Rayn. Coming to you live, the movie about Sono Rayn, featuring Oprah as Sono Rayn. Oprah is Sono Rayn. I really don't see the downside to this. This is hilarious, and I would watch it. Just imagine, I've never seen her as an actor. I've only seen her in that one talk show that she does at like late midnight. So yeah, I would definitely love to see how Oprah is able to act the great Sono Rayn. You guys don't know who Oprah is? She's a I wouldn't say a classic, but she's an OG, an original. She's old school. I don't even recall her relevancy in the late 2020. I remember her early 2000s, but nothing past that, so it would be interesting to see how Oprah showcases the great Sono Rayn. And a result, you become famous and rich. I really don't see the downside to this. If I'm being portrayed by Oprah in my successful movie that makes me both famous and rich, I don't see why not. I really don't see why not. I don't mind if it's either a comedy, a sitcom, or what else is there? Horror, mystery. I don't mind. As long as I'm famous and rich, why not? So yeah, we'll press it. Sono Talk Show, the movie. Oh my god, that would be hilarious. Just imagine Oprah reenacting this stream right now. That would actually be pretty cool and interesting to see it in the movie. But yeah, I would press the button for this. And 68% of people agree. Not a bad choice, not a bad choice. Alright, next. Oh. You have godlike powers, but you will die at the age of 20. No? No? I mean, why? Like, the best 20 years of your life, but you're... No. Like... No? Like I said, you would just be reenacting the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, except she doesn't die at the age of 20. No, she's just a god. That's all she is. But no, this is not worth it at all. Granted, well, no, I did already leak my age in my debut stream. I would already be dead by now. I do not see the benefit of this. Yes, godlike powers. You are a god, but for only 20 years. You're at a young age, you wouldn't even know how to use your powers properly. For say, that's a fair point. But you're gonna be a greedy god at that point. But for me, like, I wouldn't have no idea how to use my powers. For example, when I learned how to ride a bike, eventually I got into a horrible bike accident. Not like with a vehicle, but like, basically what happened was, I fell to my side, and I was sliding across the pavement, still on the bike, noted that, and my left kneecap, scraped against the pavement. It was granted, when you first initially felt that, there was no pain, but the pain afterwards, ow. So just imagine me with godlike powers. At that age, I would not know what to do. I don't think I would even understand the concept of healing it. Who knows, maybe I would be immune to it, but like, no, like, godlike powers that are only temporary? I think I'll just be depressed once I'm older. I'll just be like, man, I remember the good old days when I was able to shoot lightning out my fingertips. Those were the nice days. Those were the good times. I do not see the benefit of this. It does not pique my interest one bit. Yeah. And we don't even know what type of powers does that include. Would I have time stop? Would I have lightning? Would I have super strength? Would I be like Hercules? You know, it really does depend. It depends. Because certain portrayals of gods, some of them can be kind of weak, I'm gonna be honest. But, I mean, it's too short. It's too short just to experience that as a god. Because gods live for a long time, and you're telling me I basically get to live not even a percentage of that lifespan, but a fraction of it. Yeah, no. I will not. Yeah, 59% agree. It's just not worth it. It really isn't worth it on my end. Alright, next up. We'll change this one. Alright. This one's interesting because it goes back to one of our topics regarding transportation. You can travel wherever you want, whenever you want. But you lose 1 year of your life each time you travel. Now, this one is, you gotta think about this first though, Chio. This should only be used in emergencies because this means this power specifically, you could use it for any distance. And when I mean any distance, it could be, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and use this power. You literally lost 1 year of your life just to travel to the bathroom when you could have just walked there normally. You gotta really be considerate about this power. I would use it for if I really want to save money. If I am really limited in finances to traveling to where I want to go, then I will definitely use this. Because if I recall, when COVID happened, a lot of flights were at a discount. That I do remember. But granted, a lot of international flights were banned. So it's like you choose the best situation to use this power. Yeah, I definitely agree. You could save some money for those places. Just make sure you don't abuse it that much. I mean, this is a good one. This is a good one. I would definitely push the button, but it's just more of like, I guess you could say this is like an emergency life fund for traveling. Funny. But yeah, I would definitely press the button for this. Who doesn't enjoy traveling? You can explore really great places. But just oh, you know what sucked though? You would have to spend 2 years to travel backwards. To travel forward and back. Because one-way trip would be 1 year. To travel back would be another year. You would have to spend 2 years per travel, unfortunately. Unless, you know, you just fly yourself back, which is also a possibility. You just gotta manage it properly, but it's worth it. I would say it's worth it. Let us press the button. Oh, boop. Oh wow, 58 still wouldn't agree. They really value life a lot, but I feel like traveling is a part of that life, you know? I always wanted to travel, but restricted by finances can always be a huge gatekeeper in enjoying traveling a lot. Plus, you don't have to deal with airplanes anymore. You do not have to worry about airplanes, or even the airport. That would be really convenient. You just need to make sure you're not spending way too much on your lifespan. I'm getting the sniffles. Alright, this one is kind of hard. You get 3 wishes, but you can't move more than a mile from your current location. You can't move more than a mile from your current location. So I'm limited to only a mile. It's not... I can't move more than a mile. Even having the 3 wishes... I don't think I... Well, alright. The only way this can work is... 1... I have to use... Well, the only way to solve this problem is to be using my 3 free wishes. The first wish would be used to solve the I can't move more than a mile from... I would use the first wish to determine all possibilities and how I could take advantage of that caveat, like a loophole. Then I would use the remaining 2 to, well, while still preserving... Well, alright. I would have to spend 2 wishes to both determine and solve the caveat, and then I could use the free wish. So it's not that difficult, to be honest. If you are unable to solve, you can't move more than a mile from your current location, you just use a wish to determine all possible solutions to get past that issue. Then you use the following wish for that to solve that issue. Then you have 1 free wish available to you. So I'm gonna be honest. You basically get 1 free wish in the end by using the first 2 to solve for that caveat. Which I think is good. Congratulations, Shio. I'm happy for you. Just make sure you get your work done, though. Well, you probably did. But yeah, you can't move more than a mile from your current location. That can be solved using 2 of the wishes. First one, learning all possible solutions, and then choosing the best one, and then using that wish to actually implement that wish. Or to implement that solution. Then you got 1 free wish available. So yeah, I would press the button. You can always solve these caveats with the wish. Oh! 54% of people agree. Makes sense, makes sense. Man, I really got a lot of hiccups. You'd buy Pocky? You know what Pocky flavor I actually started to enjoy a lot would have to be strawberry Pocky, as well as cookies and cream Pocky. Those 2 are my faves. Chocolate is okay, it's a classic, but it gets bland. I like the variety of Pockies. I also like green tea Pocky, or matcha, whatever it's called. They're the same to me. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Okay, it's a meme one. Have I tried the choco with almonds? I don't think I have. I've seen the one with a lot of nuts on it. I do want to try that one. Alright. You can create memes as you want. They'll become very popular in the internet and you'll become internet celebrity. Everyone who meets you in real life will find you extremely annoying and would not want to be seen with you. It's not worth it. What's the point of being a celebrity if no one actually likes you IRL? Here's the thing. Hi, Flying Raccoon. Welcome, welcome. Here's the thing. I have met some of my idols IRL. Granted, only for a few minutes, but it's never been to the point in which, like, I do not want to associate with that person at all. Like, I would this doesn't work out in the end. The purpose of being to becoming a celebrity is so when people meet you IRL, they are excited to meet you. But if they meet you and they are just disappointed, then I wouldn't want that to my fans. No. As well as find you extremely annoying? I think that's one of my fears. Like, oh guys, this Sono Rayn, he's just such a tryhard. He's so annoying. I wish he would just shut up for once. No, I don't want that one bit. Honestly, that would make me really sad. Like, I want to be popular because you guys actually enjoy my personality and all that stuff. So even if I were to create the best memes, if people would just realize, yeah, he's not worth it, then no, there's no point. Why would I want that? No. I will not, sorry. Yeah, 73% agree. Yeah, it's just... I think, the emoji guy said it best. I don't want to be popular, I want to be popular. So, it does make sense. Alright. Let's go to the next one, shall we? I also saw this one before. It goes back to this, the previous ones a while back regarding making a popular meme, but someone always takes credit for it. Every idea for an invention you had or will have will be produced if technically possible at any given time. It will be available for purchase immediately. The profit and credit for the invention will go to someone else, and you will always pay double the standard retail value for every such invention. No. Meaning, if I invent hover cars, I will have to pay twice the amount just to get a hover car. There is no point. There really is no point. And I don't even get the credit nor the profit of making it. Why would I do that? I don't want that a random person to enjoy my success when I have the power to change the world. You're telling me whenever I revolutionize technology, he takes the credit and I have to pay double just so I could use that piece of technology that I originally invented. Yeah, no. It's okay, Chio, I understand, no worries. But yeah, I don't think it's honestly worth it. It's not... There's no benefit to me. The only benefit I get to do is progress the world's technology. I get to bring the world closer to future technology. That's all I get. I do not benefit in that technology 1 single cent. I don't even get to enjoy it because I have to pay double every time just to use it. No. Nope. I will not. Yeah. There's no point. No point at all. Alright. You earn additional $75,000 without extra work legally, but still taxed. But every single person you talk to will be completely honest with you, whether or not you wanted to hear it. Honestly, I think this is actually... Now, hear me out. I think this is the best option. I would press the button for this. If we ignored... Let's ignore the top part. I didn't say top part. I said top part. You can earn additional $75,000 without extra work legally, but still taxed. That's fine. But But the caveat is every single person you talk to will be completely honest with you whether or not you want to hear it. I would take that. That means they're always honest with me. What's wrong with that? I think I would honestly benefit from them being honest with me. I just gotta make sure that nothing bad happens. Like, for example, I can't pick or choose the honesty that they communicate with me. Yeah. I need honesty in my life. Granted, I know you guys are honest with me and I appreciate it one bit. But like, when I talk to people, I'd be like, do you think this is a good idea? I want them to tell them with their soul. I want them to tell me the truth. Please. You're giving me both extra money and the ability for someone to tell me the truth. Always? Yeah. I'll take it to heart, even if it's like bad criticism. Yeah. Sometimes I can prove them wrong. And they will have to admit that they were wrong. They'll have to be honest about it. I'll admit it. You were wrong. You were wrong. You were right this whole time, Sono, Rayn. And it would be the honest truth because they cannot deny it. Yeah. I think this would be pretty good. Truth Paw, yeah, the truth power, the truth serum. I basically have the truth serum. Granted, I can't turn it off, but it's fine. I just gotta choose the people who I associate with carefully. Because if they have any uneasiness, well, at least I'll be able to know about that uneasiness. Granted, it would suck if they are not aware of it, but they have no control over it, so yeah, why not? I would press the button. It's a win-win. See? And 78% agree with me. Ahaha. Ahaha. Alright. You know what? It's already 10:02. We could do maybe... How about we do 5 more? We'll do 5 more and then I think that'll be it for today, okay? We'll do 5 more. Okay. You become a master game programmer, but you cannot make your own game. Only games other people tell you to make. Yeah. I really don't see the problem in this. People would definitely want my skills. If I can make anything, I will never not have a job. The only problem is I won't be able to express my vision, which is, I think it's fine. Sometimes you just need to have the skills. Oh my god, I would make the worst. Well, I have the power to create the ultimate live service game. You guys might hate it, but I will be able to make it and turn it into a reality. I'm set for life. I would be set for life. Master game programmer? Why not? I just cannot make my own game. Only games other people tell you to make. Make me a fighting game. Done. Make me a dating sim. Done. Make me an FPS RPG live service game. Done and done. They will pay me money just to make what they want. I'm basically an artist, but in the form of a game programmer. I really don't see the downside to this. So, let us press the button. Ba-ba-ba-ba. And 64% agree. Yeah. Plus, I get to code. Coding is... I would love to understand the concepts of coding. Granted, I won't be able to create my own stuff, but at least understanding it can help in the long run. Get with the times, old man. I can make VR games. If given the opportunity. Man, just imagine. You go to any game company, you hand them their resume, and all you have to tell them, I can make anything you want. Just tell me what it is, and I'll make it for you. Why not? Why not? Yeah, that's a good one. Alright, 4 more left. Huh. You gain $10 million. Dun, dun, dun. But you must fight someone else who has pressed the button to the death. Well, I mean, I am an agent for hire. And you guys don't know how intense I could be. You know? As an agent for hire, I have been trained in a variety of skills. Transportation, math tutoring, even cooking, and a bunch of other stuff. You will not be able to defeat me. I think... well, there is profit. I could go for an early retirement. How about you? I'll try my best. I mean, money is money. I wonder how many people press the button though. I think a lot of people press this button for this one. I'm gonna be honest. Meaning better odds of to know, but wait. No, you only have to fight someone else. You only need to fight one person to get that money. You only need to fight one person, because that just means there's a huge sample size of people who press the button. Which, most likely, there's a lot of people who press this button. And it's one of those guy mentality things where, like, oh, you see a guy who walks past you and you both stare at each other, and then in your guys' mind, I could take him on, I could take him on. It's basically the similar concept. So, if I press this button, that means, yeah, I could take them on. Yeah, nah, I'd win. I'd win. So, I'm gonna press a button, because I'd win. 61%. I'd win, yep. Makes sense, makes sense. I mean, money, it's unfortunate how money runs the world. But this, obviously, this comes at a price, and you have to put your work into it. And unfortunately, it has to be a fist fight. Or just a regular fight. I have the skills to get this money, and I will do everything in my power for that moolah. Alright, on to the third one, shall we? Let's go. No, we're not gonna do that one. You wouldn't have to work a day in your life and get all you ever wanted, but you would have to spend the rest of your life inside. I'll be honest, I can take it. I'll take the money. I really don't see the... well, okay. I don't get to go to other places. The food comes to me. I get all that I ever wanted. I really don't see the downside to this. Traveling, yes. But I get all the stuff from those places that I would travel to can come to me. So it's not like I'm missing out. The only thing I'll be missing out is scenery. Plus, we're stepping into VR anyways. We're gonna be in the VR digital age soon, so it's not like the end of the world, you know? I wouldn't have to work a day in my life. That sounds like a blessing. I get all that I ever wanted? Oh my god, yes. I just need to stay inside. I mean, I really don't see the downside. Sometimes being outside is a hassle. Especially in the cold. Oh my god. Who would want to go out once it's like 0 degrees outside? No thank you. I almost failed. You failed me? What? You would have to spend the rest of your life inside. You would work. I do not understand the context, Chio, but I'm sorry? You wouldn't have to work a day in your life and get all you ever wanted. That isn't... You get everything. You just need to stay inside the house and not travel. Food? Uber Eats. Hang out at my place. You could expand your house. You want a bowling alley? Just have a bowling alley installed. I really don't see the downside to this one. I can't go to Japan, don't worry. I can have a VR headset and just experience it via VR. Granted, it's gonna seem weird at first, but it's fine. I think we could get technology here to this point. Oh, I see. No worries, all good. Don't worry about it, Chio. Like I said, I don't pay attention as to who's present, just cause I want to make sure that whoever's watching, whether lurker or not, is enjoying themselves. But yeah, it is fine. Alright, so for this one, I would press it because there's definitely no downside. Yep. But 44% don't agree with it, which is kind of interesting. There really is no downside, but yeah, you're basically inside the atmosphere. Okay. 2 more left, and we're going to the next one. Let's go. Alright. There is an infinite number of different worlds, all filled with magic. You become able to travel between them all, become the most gifted magician in any of them. You do not age unless you wish so. Dying will revive you at different worlds unless you wish to die completely. But you can only travel between worlds alone. You can't stay in any world for more than 1 month. You can't control your destination. It's chosen at random, and you can't return back to any world you've already been in. These rules can't be bypassed in any way. You basically become a magician anime main character that always has to restart his life every month. You know, why not? There's a lot of mystery out there, and every new experience will be new. Granted, those memories will only be temporary for about a month, but... Oh my god, now that you mentioned reading, I remember in high school as well as middle school about like, okay, we would read novels. Everyone would be reading the novel at the same time, and the teacher would be like, okay, who wants to read the next page? And then you would just hear people reading, and then sometimes they would mess up a word, and then in my mind I'll be like, come on, I can read this. So here, I'll read it once again, elegantly, with fluent English. There is an infinite number of different worlds, all filled with magic. You become able to travel between them all, become the most gifted magician in any of them. You do not age unless you wish so. Dying will revive you at a different world unless you wish to die completely. But you can only travel between worlds alone. You can't stay in any world for more than 1 month. You can't control your destination. It's chosen at random. And you can't return back to any world you've already been in. These rules can't be bypassed in any way. But between these two situations, I would definitely press it just cause every month is a new adventure as the most powerful magician. Why not? That sounds fun. Granted, I would still hold those memories deep dear within my soul. And though I can't go back to those worlds, there would be a chance that I may return. Cause you can't control, you can't stay in any world for more than 1 month. You can't control your destination. And there's an infinite number, so there's still a possibility that you could return to those said worlds. So it's never temporary. You would have a wild knowledge of all those destinations and worlds. I think I would enjoy that a lot. And you're immortal. You only decide whether you want to die or not, so I think it's worth it. Man, an immortal magician who experiences new worlds every month. That just sounds like a brand new anime plot right there. Yeah, I would definitely press that button. I wonder what type of magic there'll be. You really just want to be in the volleyball world? But you would be the #1 magician. You could, well, you wouldn't be there for the tournament, but I mean, it's only for a month. You could probably end up in a world with pizza balls. Oh my god, pizza balls. If you guys ever seen Doctor Strange, there was a universe with pizza balls in it. I want to try those. Those sound delicious. Alright, let's go to the last one. But first, let me press the button. Because I would take it. Oh wow, it's really close, but 51% said no. I don't know, I would still take it. I'm the type that would probably enjoy adventuring. Alright, let me see what the last one we have in store is. Let's not do this one. Okay. No. Alright, hold on. I'm trying to find a good one. Some of these are really inappropriate and I don't want to do that. This one. You discover a mythological creature. But you you don't get the credit of its discovery. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because of the comments. The comment under it, it says, they won't deny they won't deny when they see me. The comment's too much, it's too hilarious. They won't deny me when they see me riding on a phoenix. Oh god, I'm sorry, it was just too hilarious, like, because like, you don't get the credit for its discovery. Oh yeah? Watch this. You see this phoenix right here? Yeah, I'm riding it, buddy. You know, I would love to see mythological creatures, and I don't really care if I don't get the credit for it. Like, oh, unicorns exist. Leprechauns exist. Santa is real. I mean, he kind of is. I mean, I would love to see, well, who knows? They're mythological for a reason because we never seen its existence, but who knows? Maybe they are real. Maybe we're just too unevolved. Maybe we're too primitive to actually see them right now. We need to evolve more till we actually can see them clearly with our evolved eyes. I would definitely take this one. I don't know. It's like, the only caveat is you don't take credit. I don't really need to take credit to see the people have taken credit for dumber stuff. So, I mean, dragons are real. Ooh, that would be so cool. Imagine dragon transportation, dragon chefs. I can imagine that. Eating a dragon. I'm sorry. I wonder what a dragon tastes like. What would it taste like? Would it taste like a hybrid of pork with the lean, and it would it already be cooked? If you eat a dragon, would it already be cooked from the inside? I'm thinking way too much about this. I'm sorry. I apologize. Would it already be medium well? Oh, oops, sorry. Sorry about that, I had to take a call. No, just talking to family real quick, they needed something. That's all good. But yeah, discovering a dragon would be really nice. I would just want them to exist. I don't really need credit or anything for it, so it doesn't matter to me. I just want them to exist. Like, that would be really cool, as long as those mythological creatures are not harmless. I mean, no, as long as they are not harmful to the environment. They've already probably existed, but now we get to see them in person. So yeah, I would definitely take this. Like, it sounds pretty good. Just imagine if Pokemon were real. Oh god, if Pokemon were real. Oh no. But yeah, I think I would definitely take this, so I will press the button as our last choice for today. Ba-ba-ba-bum, press. And 63% say yes. See? Not that many people care for the credit, especially for mythological creatures, because that'll just be great for everyone. Who cares who discovered it? There's mythological creatures everywhere. There's dragons, fairies, Pokemon. I mean, Pokemon are mythological, but they're fictional, but who knows? Who knows what's in store? Oh man, this was fun. This was actually a fun stream. I enjoyed it. Seeing all these interesting situations and understanding these caveats make me wonder if any of these situations were to ever come true. Very unlikely, but I mean, who knows? Oh, hello there, Rise Loading. Hi, welcome. Unfortunately, I'm actually near the end for today. We're actually wrapping up right now, so I do apologize about that. But you will be able to see a replay of the VOD and as well as the broadcast, which I'll make sure is done properly. Oh, what's going on? Is that my... Oh, so that's the sound that was going on. Alright, hold on. Sorry. Let me put these on real quick. Hold on. Let me just make sure you guys are able to hear me. Why are these not working? Sorry. I am going crazy right now because my AirPods are out of battery. And I am just trying to make sure you guys can hear me. You guys can hear me, right? Hello? This is really weird. I don't like this one bit. Hold on. Sorry. Let me turn off my Bluetooth. Turn it back on. Alright, hold on. These headphones should be working soon. Uh-oh. There we go. Sorry about that, sorry. I think cause I use earbuds for these, wireless earbuds, and I think these ones just already ran out of battery. It's all good. But yeah, this was definitely a fun stream. The VODs, replays, rebroadcasting of this will be available, so you guys can always rewatch it, so no worries about that. But yeah, this was definitely a fun stream. Got one more stream for this week, and that's gonna be on Friday. Yeah, Friday. We're gonna be doing a solo run, a first time experience actually, of me playing Lethal Company. So yeah, that should be fun. And quite spooky, not gonna lie. Though, like I said, I don't think I get scared that easily. You guys are not gonna hear me scream. I highly doubt that. But we'll see. We will definitely see that. Oh, why is this not working anymore? Boop. It should work, but it's not. Huh. That is really interesting. Well, I mean, you guys could stop by and just watch my experience. Granted, I'm only doing it solo. Unfortunately, this agent doesn't really know that many VTubers who would be interested, so I'm just gonna run it solo. No biggie on my end. I will try my best to be a great asset. That's all I know. That's all I know. I mean, I get the idea of Lethal Company, but it'll be fun to see all those monsters. So hopefully you guys could stop by on Friday to watch me suffer in such a dark company. A lethal company. Ahaha. Alright, I will call it here. Make sure the VODs are available so you guys can always watch this stream if you guys missed it. Alright? I hope you guys enjoyed today. I had really fun. It was fun to see all these situations. Alright, gonna call it here. Whoever came by to watch the stream, thank you so much for watching. Whoever's watching this as a replay or a VOD, I appreciate you guys as well. As long as you guys are enjoying yourself, that's all that matters to me. My name is Sono Rayn, and I hope I made your day a little better. I'll see you guys soon, okay? Tune in on Friday when I play Lethal Company solo. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching. And away we go. Wow.